Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you see behind me, I am at a different setting today. I am at a work function in the wonderful city of Las Vegas. So I have just spent the last 2 hours at a dinner with the rest of my team. So if any of my team chooses to watch this today, thinking about you. But sadly enough, the entire time I was kind of sidetracked because this morning while I was packing, I found out that we got the trailer to we got the teaser to the new Fantastic Four. So today we're going to be checking that out. So I'll be honest with you guys, I have seen and heard a few spoilers on this. One, we know that a bunch of people went nuts when they found out that I know that, or at least from what I've heard, is that the Silver Surfer is actually going to be a female. No biggie. A lot of people are making a big deal about that. Whatever, it is what it is. I know that, who's starring in it. We know that Pedro Pascal is playing Mr. Fantastic, which is going to be an interesting one for me. Even though he's kind of like an acting chameleon, it's going to be an interesting one for me because I'm used to, and everybody don't judge me on this, but I'm used to the 20th Century Fox Mr. Fantastic, who's tall, just the way he looks. And Pedro Pascal does not look that. But I know Pedro Pascal is going to do a great job. Dude's like an acting chameleon, so I'm not worried about that. I also know that one of the characters is portrayed by the guy that played Eddie in season 4 of Stranger Things. So very excited about that. If you haven't seen that season, definitely check it out. It's good. So with that, we're going to go ahead and check out the teaser. I'm assuming it's a teaser, seeing as though it's only like 1 minute and some change. So let's go ahead and check this out, and then I'll... oh, there's one other thing. I also was flipping through some news stuff today, and a random post showed the helmet of a specific villain from the Fantastic Four world. So I'll be honest, I didn't know he was going to be in this, so that's kind of cool, but I was kind of bummed when I did that. I mean, it just popped up for a second, and I was like, oh no, and I flipped real fast, but what I saw, I still saw, so it is what it is. So, but with that, let's go ahead and get to the teaser, and then we'll come back at the end to give you my initial thoughts. Obviously, this is coming out July 25th, and if memory serves, Superman is coming out the beginning of July. So this is going to be, first of all, it's going to be an awesome superhero July. However, this is going to have a lot to prove for me to beat Superman, because that was an awesome trailer, and I'm really looking forward to it. I know there's a lot of people who are giving it some bad press right now, but Superman will always be my favorite superhero. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to give them both, an open mind. Obviously, I'm going to go see them both. My birthday's in July, so that's my July movie. So guess what? I get 2 July movies. Yay, awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the teaser, and then I'll hit you up at the other side, and we'll see what we think of it. I'll give you my initial thoughts. Okay, thanks. See you in a second. Okay, so what I've heard about this is
We make a point to do family dinner every week.
yeah, we've got the kind of got the 60s
on the
feel
dot,
going
no matter
on.
what. We're all here.
Pedro Pascal. Love the Marvel logo. That's awesome. The Baxter Building is awesome.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay. Is this guy good or what?
So they're already...
Garlic. Not because it's not delicious. I just want to add a little bit of zip. Okay?
So they've already been transformed?
Before we went up the first time,
Oh.
you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Okay, his effects
Ben has
are
always
cool.
been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
I really think that's the Eddie guy. I think Eddie's going to do a really good job.
Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
Nice car. And that's who, yep. So that's
As
Galactus.
a family.
Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's talk about that. Okay, guys, so we just watched the teaser to Fantastic Four: The First Steps, or Fantastic Four: First Steps. A lot of what I heard, obviously, you've got this kind of retro 1960s feel. I really liked the rocket that you saw them launching in. I was not expecting them to do it the way that they did it. It feels like the movie is going to start in the middle of this story, and then it's going to flash back. So kind of like how all the Deadpools work, where you start the movie and then it shows you a little bit of backstory. It shows you the origin of where they are up to there. If that's the case, I'm down with that. I think that that's really cool. I think, again, like I already mentioned, the guy, I can't remember his name. You can hurt me later. But the guy that played Eddie, I think he is perfect to play a cocky Johnny Storm. I think that, everything is going to be, nothing's going to be real serious to him. He's always going to be about having fun, goofing around, look what I can do, that kind of thing. Not a lot of Pedro Pascal in that. I was kind of surprised in that. Actually, if memory serves, I don't even think you saw his power once. And I don't think that they'll mess with that. I don't think that they'll change his power up. That would piss too many people off. But you didn't see his power, which I thought was quite interesting. Like I said already, I loved the retro 1960s designed rocket that took them up there. What I have heard, spoiler alert, but what I have heard is that this actually it's obviously not taking place in our timeline. It's taking place in another timeline, and something is going to happen at the end of this movie, which will start setting up the Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Doctor Doom, the next Avengers movie. And then I think that it will also assist at setting up the Avengers movie after that, which is the Secret Wars. You saw Galactus. Galactus has been teased at least once in the MCU. If you haven't seen WandaVision, go back and watch the opening sequence to WandaVision on what I believe was episode 2. It was the one that was designed after Bewitched, and it's got Vision floating through the bathroom, and then he floats from the bathroom down, and as you're passing through the floor, you actually see a Galactus helmet just kicking it there. So I'm going to be honest. I'm excited for it because I think that people have wanted a Fantastic Four movie. I think that they need, Disney bought Fox so that they could have the completed rights of Star Wars, and also so that they could get their hands on the X-Men, which includes the Fantastic Four. So I'm glad to see them finally pumping this out so that they can start seeing the fruits of their labor. And I say that as a Disney stockholder. But as far as impact of a trailer goes, I'm sorry, but Superman wins hands down. That Superman trailer was intense, and the Fantastic Four trailer just didn't grab me. I might watch it a couple more times, and I start catching stuff up, seeing little things. I'm sure by the time I get this posted, I will actually... I'll probably have watched New Rockstar's breakdown and maybe even Screen Crush's breakdown to see the little things that I missed and whatnot. I'm sure that there's some stuff. Excuse me, somebody is gonna pause it and look at that chalkboard that Mr. Fantastic was writing on, and figure out what is up there. So there are things that will. There's things that I'm excited about it, but as far as a trailer goes, as the presentation of the trailer goes, the tie of the music, the feel of it, I'm sorry, Superman won hands down between the two. I realize it's a different kind of movie, and I realize that I'm skewed because Superman is and always will be my favorite character or my favorite superhero, but that is because of the way that Christopher Reeves portrayed him. And I think that anyone who's my age will agree Christopher Reeves did an amazing job portraying Superman. Anyone who can be Clark Kent and then be Superman. That's all he had to do. And boom, he changed. Again, that's dealing with mild-mannered alter ego and secret identities, and Marvel doesn't really do that. I mean, Marvel said no, we're not going to do the secret identity all the way with Iron Man 1 when Tony Stark says the truth is I am Iron Man. And you are never going to find, don't think of this as me bagging on Marvel. I do not bag on Marvel. I will admit it when movies don't live up to their potential of where they should be. But, I have a rule, which is keep me entertained for the 2 hours that I'm sitting in the chair, and I'm fine. And I know this movie will do it, but it didn't capture me like the Superman one did. So, that being said, let's go ahead and call it a day, and I will talk to you guys later. And hopefully the family and I will be pumping out some more Once Upon a Time videos soon, because that one seems to be getting a lot of likes. I know that the girls and Chris are very excited about sitting down and watching some more Once Upon a Time. And also when I get back from when I get back from my lovely conference here, Chris and I will also be sitting down and finishing Halo 1 and starting Halo 2. So with that, I will talk to you guys later. And Chris and Joanne, if you're watching this, I love you. I miss you already. And Daddy will be home soon. Okay? Talk to you later, guys. Be safe. As Chris says, peace. Okay, bye.